Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what my family eats in a day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I'm also going to include my workout routine at the end of this as well. So I hope you really enjoy it. And I also want to say a huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. There is a very good discount code in the description and I'll show you more about them at dinner time. But with all that said, let's get into what we had for breakfast. So first off, when Jackson wakes up, he normally asks me for a yogurt and he really likes these banana sucky ones. Here you go, Baba. And then for the kids' breakfast, they're gonna start out with cereal, and because it's Sunday, they're allowed more sugary cereal. When I was little, I was only allowed like a sugary breakfast on the weekend. So they're gonna have some Wheatos, and then some of them want some shreddies. So they're gonna have a bowl of that each, and then I'm also gonna make them sampan au chocolate. You may have seen these before on my stories. We tend to make pastries on the weekend as well. So they're super simple to make. You just roll them out, add the chocolate, stick them in the oven, and they really love them. And again, it's like more of a treat breakfast because it's the weekend. Yeah, so it's that easy. They go into the oven for 12 minutes and then come out like this. And then I also bought this little chocolate shaker, which you normally use to put chocolate on top of coffee, but I filled it up with icing sugar. So now when we do the pastries, I can like easily put the icing sugar on top and ta-da! The kids will just eat all of these, like they'll be gone. And then every morning I always give the boys a little multivitamin as well. And then for my breakfast this morning, I'm just gonna have very simple scrambled egg on toast. It's nice and easy and healthy as well. And I don't know what Matt's having. He's currently eating some shreddies, but he normally has pancakes every morning. But yeah, I'm just gonna make my scrambled egg. So we've just got back from Fraser's football match and the park, so now it is lunchtime, and for the kids, pretty much every Sunday they have beans and cheese on toast, which I know doesn't sound that inspiring and it sounds like a bit of a student meal, but it's actually such a good like refuel after football. It's quite a complete meal. It has complex carbohydrates in it and protein as well, and the kids really like it, so I pretty much make that for them every Sunday. It's nice and warm as well, so it's like a nice hearty meal. I don't know if you guys overseas eat beans on toast like that. Let me know if you do in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear. But for me, I'm actually not that massively hungry after all of my scrambled egg on toast and everything. So I'm gonna have a protein shake. I've shown you this before, but basically when I started doing my health kick in January, one big thing that showed when I started tracking what I eat was that I really did not have enough protein in my diet. So I've started to like supplement with a protein shake, like sometimes for breakfast or sometimes for lunch, and it's made a huge difference. So today I'm making an apple cinnamon chocolate protein shake. So I'll show you how I do it. So for this protein shake, I've put some ice cubes into my little NutriBullet thing, and I'm adding in 1 peeled and sliced gala apple. purple. Then I'm also adding in a cup of almond milk. I'm using this one here, and I put it into this little measuring cup, which I actually got from Anthropology. I think it's so cute. So I'm adding that in. Then I just add in a big scoop of my protein shake. This is the Whey chocolate smooth protein shake from My Protein, and a little scoop like that will give me 23 grams of protein. So it's quite a lot for my intake today. And then I always add in like a little bit of cinnamon just because I really like it, and I feel like when I add that in with the apple, it tastes a bit like apple pie. So that's it, and then I just whiz it up, and then that is going to be my lunch for today. So there you have it, that is my lunch today. So I'm just gonna like walk around drinking this now, and I should update really. I've drunk 1 big liter of water, and now I'm on to the second one. So tonight for dinner, we're having one of our HelloFresh meals, and we tend to order a HelloFresh box with 3 different meals in it for 4 people, and that will feed our entire family. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, it's a flexible subscription box. So they deliver all of the freshly sourced quality ingredients to your door, and they tell you exactly how to make it with their very easy to follow recipe cards. And it's just the easiest way to meal plan, and we love using their service. Their meals also start out from just £3.25, and as I said, they use fresh seasonal produce and from local British suppliers whenever possible. So tonight we're making a mango chutney glazed spiced chicken breast, and this week we also ordered a surf and turf and a roasted pepper and aubergine linguine. But there's literally so much choice on the HelloFresh website. There are 35 different recipes to choose from each week, so there's something to suit everyone and different dietary needs as well. And they also vary the cooking times to suit every lifestyle. And I just love how all of the ingredients come pre-proportioned out, so there is very little wastage. And once again, HelloFresh have said that you guys can have an amazing discount. So if you want to try it out for yourself, I'll put the link in the description down below. And my code is going to be MNorris50, and that will get you 50% off of your first HelloFresh box, and then a further 35% off of your next 3 HelloFresh boxes. So you can test it out for yourself. You can see how easy it makes your life. But with all that said, I'm now gonna make this chicken for the whole family. Okay, so tonight Matt is actually going to make the dinner. He loves to cook, and it suits me because then I can hang out with the kids. So as I said, we're making a mango chutney glazed spiced chicken breast with cumin, bulgur wheat, and roasted carrots. So I don't normally cook with bulgur wheat, so it's something new for us, but the kids actually really love rice and they love couscous, so I think that they will like this as well. So first off, Matt is prepping all of the veg. He's finely chopped the red onions and put them into a frying pan to soften. Then he's roughly cut up the carrots and he's sticking them onto a baking tray with oil, salt and pepper, and then he's going to roast them in the oven. Then he's going to put some natural yogurt into a bowl, and then we also had mint leaves come with this meal, so he's going to pull off the mint leaves and finely chop them, and basically the yogurt and the mint leaves are going to be a topping on top of this dinner. It was actually really nice. Then he's got the bulgur wheat on. I don't think he filmed that. And then he added some grated garlic and the softened onion with some ground cumin and water as well to the bulgur wheat to give it loads of flavor. And he's just going to let that boil through. And then for the chicken, he's adding some pasanda seasoning and oil into a bowl, and then also seasoning it with salt and pepper. And then he's going to put the chicken breasts into the bowl, and then he's going to heat up a frying pan and put the chicken into the pan until it's nice and golden brown. So I think it's like 4 minutes on one side, and then flipped it and did another 4 minutes on the other side, and then put the chicken onto a tray and stuck that into the oven so that it would cook through for like a further 8 to 10 minutes. And then as you can see, he's adding on the mango chutney that came with it, and that is like the secret ingredients because it made it really nice and sweet. And then Matt is just plating it up for the whole family, so everyone's having a little bit of bulgur wheat. the roasted carrots and then the chicken on top as well. So he sliced it like this for us, and then obviously we cut it up a lot smaller for Jackson and Caleb as well. And then he's just gonna put it on top of everything and then top it with the yogurt and the mint if people wanted it. Obviously I did. And that is it. A delicious dinner, and it was quick and easy to make and healthy as well. So for dessert, I'm gonna have 2 Oreos, and the boys each had one of these. It's like a little Kit Kat, but it's actually got honeycomb inside. All the boys are in bed now as well, and Matt is just meal prepping for the week. So every Sunday night, Matt will make his vegan pancakes for the week, so that every morning he just needs to put it in the toaster, and then that is your breakfast with your grapefruit and your berries.
Because I'm not good in the morning, am I?
You're not a morning man, are you?
So,
so this, I think I've shown it before. This is the fern cotton pancake recipe, isn't it?
I'm not a vegan, by the way.
You just like these pancakes?
I just like pancakes.
So,
1 banana, 300 ml of oat milk, 80 grams of flaxseed, 90 grams of spelt flour, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Ah.
Can you tell I've made them before?
Yeah. And then what, you whiz it up? What have you done in there? Whoa. Yeah, so anyway, Matt is going to fry up those pancakes now and then put them into Tupperware, and then he'll have that for the week. I forgot to update on my water intake. I try to drink 3 of these a day, which is 3 litres. I try to have 1 before noon, 1 in the afternoon, and then I've had about that much since about 4 o'clock. So I've had that, and then probably like a couple of teas today as well. But anyway, that is everything in terms of food. I'm now going to insert my workout routine. So for those of you that are interested in seeing that is coming up now. Okay guys, so I'm now going to do my little workout for the day, and I've got my water here to drink while I do it. And because it's Sunday, I didn't want to spend like an hour lifting weights or anything like that. I pretty much want to spend the day with the kids. So I'm just doing a 10-minute core blast. So you do different exercises for like 30 seconds each, and you do it for 10 minutes. So I'll show you the positions that I'm going to do. It's super simple. You can like pause it and do it with me if you want to. But I get my little workouts on an app that I use, and she just puts workouts on there for me. And 3 times a week I have like 45-minute workouts, so they're like a bit longer, but they're also like less intense. They're more like just lifting weights while I'm watching TV and stuff, nice and slow. So today it's just like a 10-minute blast, and then I'll just feel like at least I've done something. And then I still always try to reach my 10,000 steps a day on my little step counter, and this really motivates me to move that bit more. But yeah, let's do this.
First up, lying single leg raise. Reverse crunch for 30 seconds. Rest for 15 seconds. Spider-Man plank for 30 seconds. Cross-body mountain climber for 30 seconds. Heel tap for 30 seconds. Russian twist for 30 seconds. Rest for 15 seconds. Plank hip twist. Plank jack for 30 seconds. Rest for 15 seconds. Flutter kick. Ab crunch for 30 seconds. Planked push-up for 30 seconds.
is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing what we eat in a day and my little workout routine as well. As I mentioned earlier, that discount for HelloFresh will be in the description down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.